We are talking about poetry slam auditions and first mic. We are joined via Skype by Wade Ruth, who is a farmer, teacher, poet, and Devon Miggins, who is attorney at law and social media strategist. Good morning and welcome.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Devon, tell me a little bit about the poetry slam auditions and first mic.
Okay, so the Poetry Slam auditions are being held in Tobago for the second time. It's being hosted by the Tobago Writers Guild's next chapter. So we usually have a Poetry Slam every month. It's called the next chapter. And so this month will actually be no different. We just have the First Citizens Bank National Poetry Slam Tobago leg auditions happening, and that'll be happening at Apex Bar at 8 on Sunday. I will be co-hosting.
Sunday the 20th of January.
That's right.
And Wade Ruth is one of the poets who will be there.
Well, I plan to be, definitely. Yeah, because it's actually partnered by the next chapter where I am on the committee that we put it together. So it's an event we host. It's an open mic. It's on the first and third Sunday of every month. So the First Citizens Bank National Poetry Slam audition is going to be in partnership with us. And so it's still going to be an open mic / audition.
Right. And
So,
how long have you been doing poetry?
About 3 years or so. But I've always kind of been involved in music and, I guess poetry to be on a whole, because music is poetry.
Yeah. So do you dance as well? I know first mic gives people the opportunity to dance and tell stories in spoken word.
Okay. Well, the first mic doesn't really entail dancing unless, well, maybe the children are involved or interested in dancing. But really, it's catered to 7 to 14-year-olds. And the first mic event is actually going to be partnered with the Tobago Library Services, which is going to present a platform for ages 7 to 14, hosted by a 14-year-old named Ms. Shirja Welch. She goes to Scarborough Secondary School. Yeah, and she's going to be the host and going to cater to 7 to 14-year-old creatives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Devon, the first mic competition, what we were just talking about, it starts on Friday, January 18th.
Yes, it does. Tobago, as you know, is rich in culture, especially spoken word culture with our speech band. So the idea that our young ones are taking it and running in new directions and incorporating new genres into that performance, into that spoken word performance, is really a welcome breath of fresh air.
So, I mean, you give people this opportunity to be part of this initiative, but then what? Do we work with them to develop themselves further? How does it go?
Well, definitely competitions like the National Poetry Slam being put on by being a partnership with First Citizens Bank, Bocas Lit, and 2 Cents Movement are really the next step. We have had Tobagonians win this competition in the past, and we actually had a 17-year-old Tobagonian, Cameron Bruno, who won the National Poetry Slam competition. So there is progression in the system. So yes, you start at 7 and you come to first mic and you hone your craft during the next chapter episodes on a monthly basis. And then you get to the national level and, you dominate because you've had a history of doing the spoken word throughout the year.
And for these auditions, what do people need to walk with?
Themselves.
That's it. That's it.
Yeah,
Yes.
the pieces.
All right.
Themselves and the pieces.
So, but before we go this morning, I need to get Wade Ruth to give us a little taste of what he does.
Well, actually, I came this morning. I decided this whole initiative is to uplift the artists. Part of the open mic series is what we do is alphabet soup. So people anonymously write poetry and send it out. So I'm just going to read some of the last chapter's audience members.
You sure?
Poetry, yeah. I've had some.
Yeah, you take it away, man.
Flashcards. So ABCR, respect the mic. ABCG, get up, stand up, and go do what a woman's got to do. Well, I guess a woman wrote that one. X, X out teenage pregnancy. My grandmother does always say, what is done in the dark will come to the light. So let's do this right. Let's fulfill our destiny before we become a statistics of Tobago, of teenage pregnancy. Just had a little Tobago plug in there too.
Yeah.
ABCF, faithful forever. D, dare to be different, dare to be bold, dare to venture where no one will ever go. Connected but at war. Flesh is not the enemy of spirit, but its vehicle. And finally, Graham is the best dad a boy could ever ask for. 7-year-old Aiden. Happy birthday, Daddy. So we have a wide family audience to cater to everyone.
Absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much. We're Ruth, farmer, teacher, poet, and Devon Miggins, attorney at law and social media strategist, for joining us. The Poetry Slam auditions and first mic. The auditions will take place at Apex Bar in Tobago on Sunday, January 20th. The first mic competition itself on January 18th, and it continues every first and third Friday of the month.